Okay, so we are now live on YouTube, and we invite folks periodically to come through and see what we're up to. And pretty orderly, we started running last night or didn't start. We've been running this week an enhanced beta strategy called SMC Divot Marker. We started it at 9:45, and it ran fully automated right through. Machine stayed on, and did 6 10 10, basically one trade. Beautiful little strategy. Monday, it ran for 10 hours while we slept. 450, profit factor 3.5. Tuesday, 745, profit factor 124, 12 hours. Today, 610. So we're going to do it again tonight, and then we'll take Friday off, and we will do something else on Friday, kind of our mad experiment day. But this type of performance, it doesn't take long, 20, 30 days, if that. And your trading life could be forever changed. Let's take a look at Swing Machine, which is not what it's trading. At 9:30, well, let's go to the VIX first. VIX 845, the VIX goes short. So what is that an indication of? It's an indication that the market wants to go long at 8:45. That was the first warning. So he had plenty of time. 9:35, 8:45, that's about 45 minutes later. The ES does what? It goes long. What a coinky dink. You're up $500. 9:35, 9:35. The NQ goes long. You're up 800. Now, if you're trading a micro, you're up 80. If you're trading, here a micro, you're up 50. It's all commensurate, and it's all scalable. If you traded 10 minis, you're up $5,000. You're up $8,000. These folks are trading hundreds of these things, hundreds of them, thousands of them. So it's all scalable. But it's not possible to get, $1,000 necessarily on one single trade with a micro. It's commensurate with leverage. And we want to respect that leverage and hone our craft of being disciplined. 1035, 100, 1015, 50, 845, gold, long, 1600, and oil, basically flat from Swing Machine. We are mechanical traders, robotic traders. It doesn't matter how high the market goes. It doesn't matter how low the market goes. It doesn't matter about inflation, deflation. It doesn't matter if the currency is dollars, the currency is Bitcoin. It doesn't matter. All we have to do is trade the volatility and collect whatever the currency is that we got to pay our taxes in. And that's really the only purpose behind taxes, not to digress. Taxes don't pay for anything. We're a debt nation. The only reason we pay taxes is to force us into the game, to force people to work. It's a control mechanism. It pays for nothing. If you're interested in what we're doing and how we approach our trading, feel free to give us a shout, 813-758-8263. If you want to listen to the macro babble, you want to turn on Neil Cavuto on Saturday mornings. Remember that stuff? Bear and bull crap. They talk, somebody comes on and says, apples are buy, apples are buy. The next guy goes, apples are sell, apples are sell. If that's what you want to do, have at it. Have at it. Fox isn't looking so good these days. Probably not much difference between the CNBCs, maybe a little bit, but not much. The original fake media, financial, what they're peddling is nonsense. Absolute nonsense. We're not making recommendations to buy or sell a thing. I'm not suggesting or recommending that everybody do this. Nope, to the contrary. It's not for everyone. It isn't. Nope. And we can't make any claims, and we don't. You bring, for better or for worse, your perspectives, your experiences. If you can jettison the crap, throw it overboard. Get it off your back, get it out of your boat, get it out of your car, get it out of your trading, and just be neutral. Start every day relatively neutral. Move left, move right, move left, move right, like a shortstop. You start shaving the hitter. You think you got a strong hitter and he hits weak to right, you're going to leave a gap and he's going to get on base. You can shave it a little bit, but don't get caught. Stay mechanical, stay robotic. And that's what we teach. It's pretty simple once you're underway. It's ridiculously simple, actually, in the end. But it is what it is. So if you're getting it done, YouTubers, whatever it is you're doing and you're having fun, keep doing it. No problem. But if you're not, and somehow, some way you came past this video and you're like, you know what? I've had enough. I can't stand it anymore. Can't stand it. The Giadamis, the Dan Nathans, Downtown Josh Brown, Judge Wapner. Oh my God, Mad Money, Fast Money, Broke Money. And you want to just throw that all out. The Wall Street Journal, the Investors Business Daily, all of it, all the podcasters, all that crap. I'd like to say it's a cottage industry. It isn't. It's a billion-dollar industry. And it's worthless. It has no value. It won't do shit for you other than confuse the hell out of you. We're here. It starts with you. Have a great day. We'll be here to answer any questions. And we're going to say good morning to everybody on YouTube. And we started broadcasting live at about 11 o'clock. We're toying with this idea of kind of a midday update as to what the markets are doing and what we're up to. Keep posted. You're welcome to subscribe on YouTube for free, and you can hit the like buttons and the notification buttons, and also help us spread awareness. We're more apt to do this if we have new people coming through, but by all means, we're welcome have you. We ran yet again overnight. Last week we ran a strategy called SMC 7 iron, and that strategy, by the way, is still running in the back end. It is. And I can tell you what that strategy would have done had it been going into an account, and it wasn't, but it's still running. It's since midnight, it's had 18 trades, and it would have done in our account about 1100. But that is not what we ran. We ran this strategy, SMC Divot Marker Enhanced. It's another beta strategy. We're redoing or enhancing some of our strategies. This is a strategy that I've always liked, wasn't the most popular, so I took one of the least popular strategies, thought we could kind of tweak it and maybe make it more popular, is the idea for our members. It's only been a few days, but I really like what we're seeing. And so let me show you what's going on here. So we ran the strategy, started at 9:45 last night, and it doesn't trade a lot. It's not a high frequency trader. It just trades nice and steady, trading one ES contract in a relatively boring market, right? The markets have been boring. Boring is good, by the way. It's great for our system trades. And that strategy did 610. So on Monday, it did 450 for a profit factor of 3.5. On Tuesday, it did 745 for a profit factor of 124, ran 10 hours, 12 hours. We've been turning this off before the market even opens, before the public even come in. And then today, Wednesday, it did 610 for a profit factor of 202, meaning we made $200 for every dollar we expended. Basically, one trade commissions. We ended it at 920. Swing Machine is doing its thing up here. The 935, 350, 935, 465, 1035 continues to do its thing. Gold at 845, 1500, and then oil trying to catch yet another bid. And if you have any questions, feel free to put them in the chat function. Feel free to visit the website. We'll soon have ourselves a new website, probably in another, boy, could it be in another week? We're working on it, trying to keep it pretty simple, and maybe another week to 2 weeks. And you're also welcome to give us a call at 813-758-8263. We actually taped in a private broadcast, and then had every intention of making it public. We decided to tape it using YouTube, but for some reason it didn't. I don't know, it didn't take or something. But we ran it all, for the entire 12 hours. We thought we would use 12 YouTube's memory, and maybe that was it. Maybe it was just a little too much for YouTube. I'm not sure. But if you have any questions, let us know. Enjoy. We'll let this run until about 12, unless there are other questions. If there are questions at 12, we'll keep going. If not, though, we'll turn down at 12. it's amazing how when the market volatility comes in, and it's actually good little trading, and but how the interest in trading goes down. One wants to be able to, and I can tell just from our little YouTube videos and stuff that when the market is swinging wildly, the interest gets really high. And that's because a lot of things will work during that time frame. But when the market volatility comes in, that's when the riffraff get and I'm not talking about folks on YouTube, but I'm talking about the financial riffraff. That's where they get exposed. And we want to be able to trade when the volatility is high, when the volatility is medium, and when the volatility is low. Quite frankly, I prefer it to be, low to medium, and not when it's really, really high. But and that's where you can really set yourself apart from everybody else. But I just wanted to say thank you for the folks that did stop by YouTube. And we promised to run until about noon, and so we are done. There haven't been any questions, not many people coming by, and that's okay. And if you see this video at a later date and want to reach out, you're more than welcome. Have a great